What has been the role and effect of fiscal tightening in the growth of the Italian economy since the 2008 crisis?
Yeah, initially, fiscal policy in Italy, like in many other countries, played a supportive role for economic activity. This lasted between 2008 and 2010. Then fiscal policy turned contractionary in Italy. It became even more contractionary with a negative impact on economic activity, particularly in 2012. The deficit was cut quite a lot in 2012. This was a negative impact on the economy. The real question is, if that tightening had not taken place, what would have happened? And many argued that the crisis would have been even worse because there would have been a loss of credibility in public finance sustainability, in fiscal sustainability in Italy. So it may have been difficult and hard to tighten fiscal policy in 2012. It probably had very severe effect on economic activity. It remains to be seen what would have happened in the absence of that fiscal tightening.
In what key ways do you believe spending review processes can be improved across Europe?
I think there is a need. First of all, let me say that there has been a lot of improvement in the last year in fiscal spending processes in Italy. What I think is missing is this. On many occasions, these processes are still ad hoc processes. There are limited tools to assess, still unfortunately, the effectiveness of some spending programs. So different methodologies are used across Europe, different methodologies are used across time. There is a need for more consistency in the way we assess the effectiveness of public spending.
Which sectors in Italy should be the focus of spending cuts during the process of fiscal tightening in order to minimize the negative short-term effect on growth and GDP?
I think our work shows that all areas require some savings, and perhaps you could even have a reduction in spending in all these areas except education and culture. These two areas in Italy are areas where it's very difficult, almost impossible, to cut spending as a whole without having a negative impact on economic growth over the medium term. You could have some savings in these areas, but then they should be reinvested in the same sectors because we don't spend too much definitely in education and culture in Italy.